Reading Terminal Market. Just walked out of there. Heading on down to Chinatown. I wanted to come down here earlier. It's been raining all day, but it was lighter at some point, and I thought maybe the rain issue had passed. Alas, on the walk over here, it just started pouring rain. But anyway, we will march on, we will soldier on, as they say. So we're kind of entering Chinatown here in the umbrella. A Garden Inn, this hotel here. I feel like they had to call it the Garden Inn because it's Chinatown-ish, and gardens are often, I think of Chinese medicine, holistic, naturopaths and stuff like that, and it's almost like a Chinese garden or a China garden. Or maybe they've used the word garden a lot. I feel like a lot of restaurants have garden in their name, like Chinese restaurants. So walking through a different portion of Chinatown. I have another clip where I walked down on Ray Street, so I figured I'd walk towards the Franklin Square, which is at the northeast corner of Chinatown. They have lights on and everything. Now we just have streams of water here. Glad it's not icy. Kind of settled down, not as heavy a rain as when I first went into Reading Terminal Market. I don't know any Chinese, come to think of it. What I know is, I know one word in like Japanese, which is konnichiwa, and I think that's a greeting in Japanese. I will have to look up at least one Chinese word. I know Fusanese is really the population of Chinese that first inhabited New York City's Chinatown. So it was built on the Fusanese. So that's a very special section of China. And there's the infamous Chinatown Arch. Do you want to go towards it or keep going this way? So Chinatown stretches, you know, for a few blocks. So it goes up there a little bit, even north of this arch. In a past video, I walked past that arch into sort of the center of Chinatown, where there's a fire station and a lot of people selling produce and stuff like that. Right. So again, konnichiwa is the only sort of Asian word I know, which is really Japanese. And get this, I kind of know it from years ago, but I was substitute teaching in Gainesville, Florida to try to earn money. And they were teaching different languages, like different ways to say hello in different languages to their students at one of the schools that I substitute taught. And one of the young ladies there, she kept saying, konnichiwa, konnichiwa, konnichiwa. So I was like, that was it. Forever I will remember that greeting, which is really Japanese. So I actually had a cousin who was stationed in Okinawa, I think. He was a Marine. He has pictures and everything. I didn't know him that well. He was on my dad's side. He's still living. He lost a son though. I think fell on some troubled times, which I think is an interesting story of a lot of people who wind up in the military. So I do kind of wonder about stuff like that. So it's a very specific mindset that may not always work for everyone, particularly when you're no longer employed or in the company of the, I guess, discipline and structure of whatever group you were with. Should I cross the street or do I want to do a parkade? Because I wanted to show I'm trying to decide here. I took care of some cats in that building there. So it's like 9 South 9th or something like that. Or 9 North 9th Street. Dragons over there. Which are hard to see, but part of the parking this way. We can zigzag, I guess. Show those are the flying dragons, which are indicative of, I don't know if it's Chinese mythology or what, but so there you have it. It probably says on signage somewhere, but here we go with the flying dragons. You know, it's almost like you can see these in a movie, or hey, and very often people kind of forget about the flying dragons. So, and during the day that structure might not look like overly impressive, but at night, like lit up, I think it does. This is a parkade, which is a garage that was built around 2016 or so, 16 or 17 it opened up. Somewhere in there. It was, you know, after 2013. And there it is. A new structure with all its, you know, fanciful colors. It's amazing at night how pretty things look. During the day, you know. And also, Philly has its fair share of troubles. So there's a lot of people who are down on their luck, or, you know, the world is not a fair and friendly place. So I don't know. I wish, you know, everyone's lives could be better so that they don't have to curl up on the corner of, you know, 11th and, you know, Arch. So we're on 7th and Arch. We're on 8th and Arch, sorry. The correctional facility is just a few doors down from the parkade. They're on the corner, the taller building. So it's a little bit, you know, whatever you want to call it. So FBI-ish down here. Do we want to do the federal? We'll go back the other way. Okay, I'm trying to decide which way to go. I am holding my umbrella, but the rain has stopped. So one of the best post offices in the city is tucked here, hidden, a secret gem of a post office. Shout out, raise of hands, whoop whoop. How many people can't stand going to the post office because there's usually lines, and you know, it becomes a whole thing. And this is one of the better ones, hidden here, where hardly nary folk show up, at least not first thing in the morning. I don't know why exactly, but there you have it. One of the better ones. Of course, it's very far away from where I live. So you kind of have to luck out, get to these post offices before they become like some, you know, rape of the human soul while you stand in line. Oh.